Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for them.
Don't miss out on the upcoming Magic home game.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. James Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Harden from behind the arc. No good that time. Great D that time from Suggs. Here's Banchero. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Harden, the pass to Mobley. 4-3. Harden can't hit. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Suggs finds Banchero. Back to Suggs. Here's De Silva. Banchero outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Harden. Back to Mitchell. Allen, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's Banchero. Banchero missing again. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. And Cleveland has possession. The Magic making their last shot. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Wade. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to De Silva. Banchero against Mobley. Banchero outside. Shoots over Mobley. Banchero no good. The Cavs trailing. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Harden finds Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Cleveland again missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Inside, here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wade, the pass to Harden. Allen with a screen on Suggs, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the legal screen is set.
And Carroll with it, now guarded by Mobley. Carter, a screen on Harden. From deep, Bane. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, in pursuit of the basketball, that extra effort paying off for Wendell Carter Jr.
Mobley outside. Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 6. Outside Bane. Banchero surveys. Pass to Bane. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now here's Banchero. Carter, the pass to Bane. Carter, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Carter. 5 to shoot.
Guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
And that one falls for Carter. Good on both. And Cleveland has possession, trailing by 8. Bane against Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Just 2 to shoot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And stolen by Bane. Here's Suggs. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, because Suggs can do so much offensively, he's able to keep defenders off balance, very willing to absorb the contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
That's good from Suggs.
You know, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Wade. Suggs hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Cleveland has possession. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Tyson. Mobley, a screen on Banchero. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man, Mr. Mobley. What a pass.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And that one misses. And here are the Magic now. They're on a 12-4 run. Another miss by Orlando. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. De Silva with the rebound. Orlando shooting 33% in the first quarter. And Banchero gets it to go.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Banchero's gone 3 of 7 tonight. Oh, there's the alley. That shot missing. Magic leading by 10. Payne against Mitchell. They set the pick. Pass to De Silva. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. The three. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Payne. Mitchell into the lane. Outside Harden. Here's Merrill. Oh, sweet move. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
That one's off. So for the Magic, Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Carter in for De Silva. And he sinks the second. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bataze. Now here's Payne. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter finds Suggs. Here's Payne. Covered by Merrill. Back to Suggs. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The shot's good.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
Cavaliers trail by 9. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Carter. He's scoreless. Bataze a screen on Mobley. Kicks it out to Bane. From the high post. Mobley grabs the board.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
Stolen by Mobley. Here's Tyson. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. He's checked by Carter. The floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. A different look for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Donovan Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Orlando leading by 5. Wagner on the wing. And Bryant pulls it down. The Cavaliers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Bryant a screen on Wagner. Here's Tyson. Cleveland again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Schroeder against Carter. Pass to Wagner. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Mo Wagner will never back down from physical defense. Never. It's not in his DNA.
Bryant outside. Merrill outside. That three's off the mark. Orlando leading. Outside Carter. It's intercepted. Schroeder passes to Bryant. It's good.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
1 minute left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Richardson. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Going inside, Bryant. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Orlando leading by 5. Outside Richardson. Bataze a screen on Harden. Richardson for 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. And here comes Cleveland. Here's Harden. Banked it in off the glass. Harden's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Wagner with a screen on Harden. Richardson for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Orlando ahead, up by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
We've got Banchero. Mo Wagner is out there with Goga Bataze. Then there's Javon Carter, and it's Richardson in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Ellis. Pass to Tyson. Now Schroeder. And here's Merrill, guarded by Richardson. Here's Schroeder. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
And Carroll passes to Carter. And here's Wagner. On the wing, Richardson. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter from outside. Schroeder with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The shot by Tyson, no good. Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Batase. Tipped away. To the middle. Richardson finds Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Wagner's got 9 points. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Here's Banchero. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside Carter. The 3-ball. And another 3 for Orlando.
Now you see the decision-making. Paulo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Pass to Ellis. Allen against Batase. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Banchero puts it on the deck, launches it. The offensive rebound. Batase can't hit. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. Merrill passes to Schroeder. Allen with it. Pass to Tyson. Allen with a screen on Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Tyson with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second to the paint. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Jared Allen continues to do the dirty work down low. This guy is so fundamentally sound.
Carter, the pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Put it in the vicinity of Mo Wagner on that alley-oop, and I promise he'll find it.
Harden surveying the D. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Schroeder in for Merrill.
There's a level of creativity to Wagner's offensive game. Right now, it's propelling him into an outburst.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Bain. Pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Down low. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
What I love about Larry Nance Jr. is he doesn't need the ball to be effective, but when he does get the ball, he shoots with high percentage.
Banchero outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Now Schroeder, no points so far. Harden drives in, beyond the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Banchero passes to Suggs. Here's Banchero. Releases. And it's Banchero again missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with...
Oh, wow!
So explosive, so creative in the air. Nicely done, Larry Nance Jr.
And Orlando shooting around 35% from the field so far. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero right side, and it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Tomlin's checked in for Nance, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Schroeder. On the wing, Suggs, defended by Harden, to the inside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Tyson. He's got 9. Outside Harden. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Payne, the pass to Suggs. Carter finds Payne. Pocket 6. They still need this. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And they take the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong.
Back to Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. The 3 is up. Cavaliers with a rebound. Wade's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Payne against Harden. Orlando with the rebound.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Payne. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. To the paint. Here's Tomlin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
First free throw is good. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. De Silva comes in for Paolo Banchero. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Ellis is checked in for Wade. And so he hits both. Magic trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Tomlin. And it's Wade in for Ellis. Cavaliers on D. Outside Bain. Back to Suggs. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Ellis is checked in for Cleveland. Mobley, right side. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Suggs against Harden. Isaac outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's De Silva. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On the wing, Wade. It's stolen. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot is good by Isaac.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man, Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Pass to Wade, takes the 3. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Isaac outside. Back to Suggs. Over Harden. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ellis outside. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Isaac with the steal. Down low. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Mobley outside. Back to Ellis. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Magic trail by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs finds Bain. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. With some arc. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Outside Bain with 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cleveland on top. They lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, you look at Mo Wagner. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Magic trail by 7. On the court for the Cavaliers. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the 3. And he lobs it up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Cavaliers lead by 7. Allen with a screen on Suggs. From the line, Harden can't hit. The Magic shooting poorly, just 30% so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back to you.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Graham.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, BA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From deep, Mobley. And it's Bane with the rebound. Magic trail by 8. Suggs outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. Launches a 3. And it's Banchero again missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Suggs against Harden. Over Suggs. Harden misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Outside Harden. The 3. He drops it from range. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
13 feet out, and Carroll delivers inside.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Harden. He has 7. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 10.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Banchero finds Suggs. The 3 from Bane. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th assist in this one. Harden against Suggs. Jacks up a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
3 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to De Silva. Now Banchero, covered by Mobley. With the fadeaway. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Mitchell. For 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Suggs. Outside Carter. And here's Bane. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Allen a screen. Here's Wade. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cleveland ball.
Magic on D. A 12-point game. Right side Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lays it up and in. Harden's got 12 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside Bane. Over Mitchell. Orlando again missing. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Magic
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in.
Jim Tyson.
Pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Carter. Now Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mobley. Banchero no good. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Harden. Mobley on a screen. And here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Back to Harden. Mobley outside, puts up a three, and it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's De Silva, still without a bucket. Banchero in the post, rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Three-pointer. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Allen. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You can see Banchero has such excellent passing instincts. He knows when it's time to move the ball.
Harden against Suggs. Pass to Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Wendell Carter.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And he makes the first.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man. Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
So both free throws good from Allen. Magic trail by 16. Carter with it. Pass to Bain. Here's Batase. Allen defending. Clock at 4. Goes up from the top of the key. Carter can't get it to go.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Brett?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And there's the lob, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 18. Wagner on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got 15.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Pass to Harden. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. The rebound by Carter.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Outside Bain. Wagner with a screen. Down low. Bain, the pass to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Richardson's checked in for Orlando. Cleveland also making some changes. Ellis is checked in for Evan Mobley. Merrill comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden. Here's Schroeder. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. A minute 37 left in the third. Allen with a screen on Wagner. Here's Tyson. Nice D from Wagner. Magic trail by 14. Pass to Richardson. Now here's Wagner, covered by Merrill. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Richardson. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter. To the middle. Here's Allen. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
That free throw no good. Wade, he's checked in for Ellis. He hits the second from the line. Magic trail by 13. Batadze with a screen. Richardson, the pass to Batadze. He gets it in there. Batadze's gotten his first points in this one.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Allen finds Schroeder. Back to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Allen a screen. To the paint. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Carter, the pass to Richardson. To the inside. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Banchero out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Javon Carter. Then it's Goga Batadze. And it's Richardson in a two-guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
How about the finish through contact by Paolo Banchero? Very tough to guard this guy because of that big-time frame.
Pass to Tyson. Now here's Merrill. Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Richardson. Floats one. And he can't get that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Lets it go from deep. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Schroeder against Carter. Pass to Richardson. Wagner with a screen. From deep, Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Here's Tyson. Rebound by the Magic. Natadze's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Carter. Wagner, left side. Now Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Harden from deep. Orlando with a rebound. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Batase a screen on Harden. And here's Batase. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleveland leading by 13. Pass to Wade. Merrill outside. Down low. Here's Wade. Batase covering. Outside for Harden. From outside the arc. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Harden again missing.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Carter against Harden. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Schroeder. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Carter. Wagner's got 23. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now.
Magic foul call. Javon.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen comes in for Merrill, and Mitchell subbed in for Harden. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mobley, a screen on Carter to stop the drought, and Mobley throws it down.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Outside Carter. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Wade. Outside Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. Mitchell showing some muscle.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Banchero outside. Outside Bane. Back to Banchero. Clock at 6. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Schroeder passes to Wade. And here's Mitchell. He's checked by Carter. Here's Mobley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Free throw good, Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Carter, a screen on Mitchell. The three from Suggs. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mitchell, and stolen by Bane. And it's Orlando on the break. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in. Outside Carter. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. The three from Suggs. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Merrill passes to Mobley. Here's Tyson. Back to Merrill. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Suggs outside. Over Mitchell. Suggs no good. Cleveland leading by 15. Mobley outside. Back to Merrill. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Suggs. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Carter. Not a lot of room. The 3 from Bane. That shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Tyson. Here's Allen. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Mitchell against Suggs. Pass to Carter. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Cavaliers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Stolen by Carter. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Merrill. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Carter finds Banchero. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Tyson. Allen outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Tyson, and it's Harden in for Merrill. And Carroll passes to Carter. That one goes! Yes, sir!
I see Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
Outside Harden. Outside Mitchell. Now Mobley. 5 to shoot. And the 3 misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now Ben Carroll. Mobley with the block. And stolen by Bain. Now Suggs. Here's De Silva. Bain knocks down the trifecta.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bain something in rhythm.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Harden. Now Mobley. Up top, Allen. He's checked by Carter. 5 on the clock. Now Mitchell fires the 3. Carter rips down the board.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Now Ben Carroll. 1:24 left to play in the fourth. From about 16. No good.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Cavaliers.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jared Allen.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Oh, a skyscraping alley-oop jam. And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. So it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jared Allen.